kind of stuck out like a finger. It kind of looked like a nose. And when we put a hat and glasses on his hand and held his hand up like that, it looked like a face.
Do you most enjoy making smaller robots such as the Crawler, aka the Terminator bot, or do you enjoy making bigger bots?
That's a good question. Because, so, to me, the size of the robot is really important. So, one size does not fit all, okay? And what I do is I try to design robots to be the appropriate size for the task. So I don't think it's good, it's better to be big or it's better to be small. What's best is to have the right size for the right job. Here, I'll give you an example. Terminator bot, right, my little robot, it is designed to go down into holes to find people, right, who might be trapped. Well, you want a small robot to go down into small holes. Because the smaller the robot, the smaller the hole it can get into, right? Now, that's good for, small robots are good for things like that, for getting into small holes. But a problem with that is, think how long it would take an ant to get from out here by that, see that silver car out there? Think how long it would take a little tiny ant to get from that silver car up here.
2 hours.
Yeah, it would take forever, right? Because it's so small. And that's when our size, we can get there in what, a minute? Okay? And so, just like that, I think it's important to have different robots of different sizes. And I can show you that. We have a big robot that carries our little robots. Just like a kangaroo, right? Kangaroo keeps its babies in the pouch. We call that marsupial, right? When a big robot carries a little robot. Because the little robot is good for getting down into holes, the big robot is good for going over, if you have, trees that are knocked down, telephone poles, the little robot, it would take forever to crawl over it, right? But the big robot can just roll right over it. And so size, there's not something intrinsically good or bad about large or small size. The important thing is getting the right size for the right job.
As I read, the Terminator bot can lift things like a small wheeled robot known as the Scout and hides it where the Scout can't even access. How does the Terminator bot do this?
Wow, you guys have been doing your research. That's great. So thank you for looking into this carefully. That's good. So, we built the Terminator bot exactly so it could have both those capabilities. What are they? There are two main things that robots do. Robots that drive around on the ground we call locomotors. Locomotion basically means walking around, moving around, not necessarily walking. Cars roll around. So that's kind of moving around. The other type of robots is what we call manipulators. Manipulators pick things up. Now, if you think about how we are built, we're the same thing. If you look at our bodies from the belt down, these are our locomotors. We really only use these 99% of the time to walk around. We rarely pick things up with our feet. Monkeys can, right? And we can, if we have bare feet. Now you can pick things up a little bit, but we rarely do, right? We use these for locomotion, just moving around. And then this part up, we have these two arms, which are great for picking things up, right? But we rarely walk on our hands. We could. My cousin does that really well, okay? But he doesn't go walking down the street like that.